Well, shalom there, Yeladim. It's your old pal Chomp again. Let's dive into the Torah! This week our Torah portion is called Shemot. That means names. I think that's a wonderful name for a Torah portion, don't you? Anyway, this week we meet a very important character of the Bible. His name is Moses. He's very important to our story going forward. You know, he's the one that eventually leads the children of Israel out of Egypt. Spoiler alert. Let's move on. Anyway, so the Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, made a very bad rule, and Moses, his life needed to be saved. So we have a hero. Moses' mom, her name was Yocheved, and she made a special boat for him, where it was more like a basket. But anyway, she put him in the basket boat and put him in the river, and he floated by, and he had a fun time, I'm sure. And I'm sure he was very well behaved. Anyway, have you ever had a situation where you saw an animal, maybe on the road or on the sidewalk, and you said to one of your parents, "Can we keep him?" Well, that's exactly what happened to Moses, except it wasn't that he was a cat or a dog. He was a baby. A human baby. And Pharaoh's daughter, she found him in the river, and she opened up the basket and she said, "Oh dear, this is one of the Hebrew babies." But you know what she did? She's another hero in the story. She raised him as if he was her own son. And so Moses grew up inside the palace, inside the place where the king of Egypt lived, and he grew up big and strong, and he learned all kinds of things. It's really quite an adventure. So, do you know that Hashem kept Moses safe while he was in the basket, and kept him safe while he was being raised by Pharaoh's daughter? What an amazing thing! Do you know that God can take care of us? No matter what happens, the Lord is looking out for us. You know, there's a verse in the Bible that says, "The eyes of the Lord go to and fro all throughout the earth." What? That means the Lord sees you, just like he saw little baby Moses, and he takes good care of us. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful lesson. Now, please get your parents' permission before you take a pet from a stray animal like a dog or a squirrel or a raccoon. You know, some animals can carry diseases that will make you sick. So don't just go picking up strange animals. Make sure you get your parents' permission first. Especially if it's a shark. If you all found me, would you adopt me? I hope so. That's what my pal Pester Matt did. Anyway, thank you for joining me with another dive into the Torah. My name is Chomp, and don't forget to sign up for Shuvu Yeladim at shuvuyeladim.tv. And remember our catchphrase, before you go to bed at night, make sure that you've had a bite. Chomp.